to every heir learning to move with precision in a rigid world. Equity is the helicopter of the law, and the beneficiary is its pilot. You see, law can only move forward in straight lines, while equity ascends, hovers, and lands where law dares not to go. When you learn to travel by equity, no terrain is impossible, not even the peaks of destiny itself. People often ask, and it's crazy because it usually happens while I'm out of town, how I've been able to move through this world with such ease, and how I thrive where others stall. The answer is simple. I move in equity. In Weissman versus Weissman, 1956, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania said it perfectly. To borrow an illustration from the world of aviation, equity is to law what the helicopter is to the conventional airplane. Equity can travel in any direction to achieve its objective of truth. And when it has found truth, it can land on terrain which would be utterly futile, or futile, however you say that word, and unapproachable to formalistic law. That's it. Law moves in straight lines. It needs runways, clear airspace, and predictable routes. But equity can rise, hover, pivot, and descend exactly where conscience calls it. The world worships procedure, flight plans, checklists, approvals. Law obeys those routes because they're safe, predictable, and limited. But the heir doesn't need a runway. Equity lifts him. Equity lifts me vertically, straight from intention to manifestation. It moves wherever truth leads, even into places that seem unstable, chaotic, or unreachable. And that's how I live. I learned to travel in any direction, achieving my objectives and watching the world reflect them back as true. Because I don't rely on conditions. I rely on conscience. Equity has taught me that when you find truth, you can land anywhere. On cliffs of uncertainty, on peaks of power, even in valleys others call impossible, and bring balance through justice and good conscience. So let it be known, law needs structure. Equity creates structure. Law demands clearance. Equity clears the air. And the one who learns to fly by equity becomes untethered by fear or form. I am that pilot, not because I mastered flight, but because I trusted conscience to be my compass and truth to be my landing field. Where law runs out of runway, equity rises. And where equity lands, justice stands balanced for the benefit of all who dare to fly this way.